I do have a guy that I worked for 12 years, Charles Schwab, and I quickly discovered that he had this learning difficulty called dyslexia.
Because I flunked English A couple of times at Stanford, and it was a very debilitating, depressing thing for me to do that, because I thought I was pretty bright.
We both can't read a script, and we have to now communicate with the world. We're going to London, we're going to New York, San Francisco, we're going everywhere, and I have to figure out a way to really make those words pop off the page. So I get this idea. I thought, well, maybe I'll make some of the words really big, and some small, and some are bolded, and some are italics. By the time I got finished, the script looked like a ransom note. But it worked, you know? I could just get through it. Of course, later we discovered that the best thing to do is lose the script entirely in our whole lives, frankly, and get back to what we really care about doing and talking about, and that somehow works a lot better. Now, it's not as if these people are superhuman. I mean, they go there. They go there, they just don't stay there. He doesn't wallow in blame or scapegoating over the problems that he is facing. The other thing that he's missing is that most of these enduringly successful people, they don't like to play the role of the victim. If you have a disability, dyslexia, I had a perfectly reasonable excuse to underachieve. Chuck Schwab didn't have that option. He had a passion. He's not going to hold back. He's not going to fake it. He's not going to settle. These people don't like to play the role of the victim. And the third item is a bit more controversial than the other two in terms of missing things. And that is when things go wrong, they don't just choose a happy attitude. I mean, it's great if you can do that, but if you're not feeling happy and you try to fake it, people know. What appears to be a happy attitude or positive thinking is often the fact that they just will not allow this negative impact or the problems that they're currently facing hijack their cause or their calling. In a sense, the show has to go on. The thing that I care about has to go on. You have to get back on the horse. You have to ride the bicycle. I'm sorry about all the cliches, but I happen to like both of those things, so let me keep going with them. Maybe you could just break it loose. Or maybe you could take it to a whole nother level, like a Richard Branson or a Charles Schwab, and you could say, hey, I don't need a cure. I need a commitment. I need an emotional commitment to finding the wisdom in my wounds. In the book, we call it Wounds into Wisdom. Where is the genius in that so-called handicap that you're suffering?